Hello everyone and welcome to Doctor and More. This is Dr. Prajakta Patil. I've completed BAMS. After that I did Masters in Gynecology. I'm the record-breaking topper in PGCT entrance exam. Currently practicing in Mumbai as a consultant gynecologist. So I have started this channel actually to aware each and every female regarding gynec disorders, each and every people actually regarding the general health, regarding health, what is given in Ayurveda and everything. Today, actually, the topic is really different. Today, we are going to talk about colon cancer. I know everyone is becoming really aware regarding colon cancer after the really sad passage of Mr. Chadwick. One of my favorite actors, actually, to see on screen and everything to bring those things alive and all. But what I wanted to say today is now people have becoming really aware regarding colon cancer. So I think this is the best time when we can actually talk because people are receptive. Lots of people asked me ki how Mr. Chadwick had such a fatality when he would access so many resources, he would be taking treatment from so good doctors and everything, and still why this happened. Is the disease that dangerous? Is colon cancer so dangerous? So as a matter of fact, if you see regarding colon cancer, it doesn't progress really quick. Like some cancers progress really quick, but colon cancer takes a decade, that is 10 years time to progress. So this is something which we can definitely avoid. We can definitely catch early and catch it before progressing to further stages. So that's why awareness regarding this topic is really important. So what are the investigations which you can do? What are the signs, symptoms which you will see? What are the causes why one gets colon cancer? So all these things we are going to see in great details today. So first we are going to see what exactly is colon cancer. Colon is a large intestine actually. So if there is a cancer which occurs at the right end or actually in the transverse end or the left end, it all constitutes the colon actually. Colon cancer is actually known as colorectal cancer because most of the times when colon is involved, rectum is also involved. So the last part of our digestive tract, if that has cancer, then that is known as colon cancer. So why you get colon cancer? So what are the causes? So in causes, we'll see the risk factors. So who is prone? If you see the age, the risk age of colon cancer after 40 it is common and up to 70. So this is actually the risk age. The age in which colon cancer is really common or it can affect in that age is actually 70 years. So regarding Mr. Chadwick, who was hardly 40 to 43 years, why this happened is because of other things. So age is one factor. Second factor is actually the diet. In diet actually, more fibrous fruits or more fibrous vegetables you eat, that is really good. In fibrous vegetables you can have green leafy vegetables like spinach, methi. That is something which you can definitely have. Also, if you see regarding the economic status, colon cancer is really common in affluent people. If you see worldwide, then in India, this cancer is not that common. This is common in the Western countries. So this is one thing. What about a genetic criteria? Yes. If there is a person in your family who has colon cancer, then there is a high chance that you can also have. Along with colon cancer, if anyone else has uterus cancer in the family or has stomach cancer or has genitourinary cancer, that is relating to the urinary tract and the genital area, that is scrotum and everything. Also colon cancer is associated with the intake of meat. More meat you eat, that actually increases the risk of colon cancer. So now we were talking about the causes. Let's see about the signs and symptoms of colon cancer. In signs and symptoms, most of the times initial phases that it is asymptomatic, that is no symptoms develop. So this stage is when we have to catch the cancer actually, when there are no symptoms. When the symptoms occur, at times only a mass or a lump kind of thing can be palpable by abdominal examination. When an abdominal examination is done by a doctor or at times by the patient also, patient can see that yes, there is some lump or some palpable mass which is there. So that is there. At times the mass would be there but the patient won't be having any symptoms, especially if it is on the right side. This can actually occur. Other symptoms which are associated, which actually prompts the patient to go to doctor and visit a doctor along with mass, are actually patient can have constipation, which is mostly common if the cancer is actually on the left side of the colon. Constipation occurs when there is obstruction of the colon by the cancer. Also with this, if there is PR bleeding, that is bleeding per rectum, if you get bleeding by stools, in stools if you get bleeding, so most of the times in Indian population we say that maybe it is because of piles or because of fissure or because of hard stools. This is a really common symptom of actually colon cancer. So that is one thing which you have to definitely remember. And abdominal pain. Always abdominal pain is not there. Especially this pain occurs at very late stage, and at times the pain can be really severe and colicky also. At times the pain can be little bit only. So don't wait for the pain, all these things are there. So as I said that this cancer is actually asymptomatic, that is no symptoms are produced. So how will one come to know whether that patient or that person is having colon cancer? So your investigations are necessary. What are the investigations which you have to do? The basic investigation for colon cancer is actually the stool examination, because stools are actually, the process of formation of stool occurs in the entire colon. So if in the stool we actually see for occult blood, that is if there is bleeding, so that we come to know. Why we have to see the stools for occult blood is something like that by naked eye you can't see there is blood in stools, but when you do microscopic examination of that stool sample you actually can see blood. So that is known as occult blood. If a person comes and person says that my father had colon cancer, I want to just get it checked, so in the stool sample this all things are actually seen, whether the patient is having occult blood. Along with stool, important diagnostic thing or a follow-up thing which can be done to detect is actually colonoscopy. In colonoscopy, small tube is actually inserted from the rectum and it goes into the entire colon, and by that we can see all the structures which are there inside. We can actually visualize them, and at that time if we find that some area is there which is actually having a polyp or lump, so we can take the biopsy also from that in the same sitting, and when the biopsy sample comes then we can come to know whether it is cancer or whether it is this lump can actually become cancer. At times even by colonoscopy, if by looking only we see that it is suspected that maybe it can be cancer, by colonoscopy if the lump is really small, the polyp is really small, it can be removed, it can be scraped also. If you have to prevent colon cancer, it is advisable if there is a family history, and even if you don't have a family history, to get a colonoscopy done every once a year is really important. Ideally it is important. So colonoscopy, you don't have to be afraid that people would be afraid like tube is inserted and all. No, you would be sedated, you won't understand it won't be painful and all. It is done under anesthesia, so you won't come to know anything. So definitely get this checked. So this is one thing. Also in suspected patients, like if we think that a patient might have colon cancer, depending on history and symptoms and all, other blood tests are there, cancer markers are there, CEA, that is carcinoembryogenic antigen is actually there, which is also checked. So if one actually gets colon cancer, what is the treatment? So that depends on the case. For example, it depends upon the age of the patient. It depends upon the condition, how much the cancer is there. So if surgery is possible, surgery is done, followed by chemotherapy for 6 months. Radiotherapy is also combined. So lot of things are available. So bottom line which I want to say is colon cancer is actually preventable by diet, by adopting diet which is very rich in fibers, by not having lots of meat, by getting checked if you are having constipation, bleeding, PR, definitely getting checked. If you have a family history, inquire, first of all inquire whether there is a family history. Definitely you can actually prevent by doing proper colonoscopy. This is something which you can actually prevent colon cancer. Once the cancer progresses, then the prognosis depends upon the patient's condition. Other things, whether the patient is having some other things like blood pressure, diabetes and everything, if the patient is having, then all on that actually depends. So we have to catch the cancer. All the cancers, if they are caught early, then it is really good. So if you also miss Mr. Chadwick, so definitely do all these things. So if you like the contents of the video, definitely like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll meet you in the next videos. And our PCOD series is also going on, so that also we are going to do lots of other things regarding Ayurveda. Also I'm going to make videos on that, so do stay tuned. And take care everyone, because life is really short. So definitely take care. Bye. Take care.